How to communicate effectively with your alters. Unlocking the power of connection and understanding in DID. In How to Communicate Effectively with Your Alters, you will find an essential guide to fostering open and meaningful communication among the distinct personalities within individuals living with dissociative identity disorder. This insightful resource offers practical tools, strategies, and advice to help you and your alters work together harmoniously and navigate life's challenges with mutual understanding and support. Drawing from personal experiences and the latest research, this book provides invaluable guidance on how to establish and maintain genuine connections between your alters. You'll learn how to create a safe and welcoming space for communication, where all alters can openly share their thoughts, feelings, and experiences. Develop guidelines for respectful interaction, active listening, and conflict resolution within your inner world. Foster an environment of trust, empathy, and understanding among your alters. How to utilize journaling, internal meetings, and other techniques to facilitate ongoing dialogue and strengthen connections. How to prioritize self-care and mental well-being for each alter, promoting overall health and resilience. How to communicate effectively with your alters is a must-read for individuals with DIE, their loved ones, and mental health professionals seeking to promote healing, growth, and understanding. By embracing effective communication with your alters, you can unlock the power of connection and empathy, ultimately leading to a more integrated and empowered sense of self. To order the full book on Amazon, please click on the link below. How to connect with your alters in dissociative identity disorder. Establishing guidelines for respectful communication. Chapter 1. Establishing guidelines for respectful communication. Effective communication is crucial in any relationship, and this is especially true for individuals with dissociative identity disorder, DID, where communication among alters can be complex. In this chapter, we will delve into the importance of respectful communication among alters and explore the negative consequences of judgment, criticism, or blame. Respectful communication involves listening to each other's thoughts and feelings without interrupting or dismissing them. This type of communication encourages open dialogue and helps to build trust between alters. When alters feel respected, they are more likely to communicate openly and honestly. However, disrespectful behavior can cause significant harm to DID systems. For example, if one alter criticizes another alter's thoughts or opinions, it can lead to feelings of shame or guilt. These negative emotions can then lead to further isolation and a breakdown in internal communication. To avoid these negative consequences, it is essential to establish guidelines for respectful communication within DID systems. These guidelines should include 1. Avoiding judgment. Each alter has their own unique experiences and perspectives that must be respected. 2. Criticizing ideas rather than individuals. It is important not to attack another alter personally, but instead focus on discussing the idea at hand. 3. Avoiding blame. Blaming one another only creates a toxic environment that discourages open dialogue. 4. Using I statements. Using I statements helps others understand how you personally feel about a particular topic without coming across as accusatory. By following these guidelines, DID systems can create an environment that encourages open dialogue while also respecting each other's boundaries. One effective strategy for encouraging respectful communication is active listening, an essential component of effective internal communication among alters. Active listening involves fully focusing on what the other person is saying without interrupting or becoming distracted by your own thoughts or feelings. To practice active listening effectively in DID systems, each alter must take turns speaking and listening, emphasizing active listening. Chapter 2. Emphasizing active listening. Active listening is the foundation of effective communication among alters in a dissociative identity disorder, DID system. It involves paying attention to what others are saying and demonstrating that we understand their point of view. This chapter will delve into the importance of active listening and provide practical tips for improving your listening skills. First, let's examine why active listening is so crucial in DID systems. When an alter speaks, it's essential to hear them out and validate their thoughts and feelings. It can be challenging when you have multiple alters with different opinions, but it's crucial to give each alter a chance to express themselves fully. Active listening creates a sense of safety and trust among alters that enhances overall communication within the system. One crucial aspect of active listening is being present in the moment. It means focusing on what someone is saying without distractions or interruptions from other alters or external stimuli. When one alter speaks, try to focus solely on what they are saying instead of planning your response or interrupting them mid-sentence. Another important component is acknowledging that you understand what was said by paraphrasing or reflecting back to them what they said. It demonstrates that you were actively engaged in the conversation and shows respect for their thoughts and feelings. Additionally, using open-ended questions encourages further discussion, while closed-ended questions can shut down communication. Listening also involves nonverbal cues such as eye contact, nodding, or facial expressions that show interest in the conversation at hand. These nonverbal cues convey empathy and understanding towards other alters' experiences. It's also essential to avoid making assumptions about what another alter might say before they speak. This could lead to misunderstandings or miscommunications within the system. Lastly, remember that practice makes perfect when it comes to active listening skills. Try setting aside dedicated time for each alter during internal meetings where one person speaks, while others listen intently without interruption until everyone has had a chance to speak. In conclusion, active listening is a critical component in effective communication among alters and DID systems. It involves being present, acknowledging and reflecting back what was said, using open-ended questions,